and having them make 27 pizzas. And so we had the idea of calling Domino's Pizza in Beersheba and having them make 27 pizzas. We then took those 27 pizzas in an armored convoy and drove them to secure distribution site 1 and gave those pizzas to the Palestinian local workers.
The Halal Times, the voice of Ummah. A very shocking news has surfaced from the devastated and suffering location of Gaza. Something so shocking that will make one not able to trust one's own ears when they hear about, and not trust their eyes when they see the evidence that proves that yes, something this shocking did took place amidst the ruins of Gaza. While Gaza starves, while children die from dehydration and malnutrition, and hospitals beg for fuel, bread, and medicine. 27 Domino's pizzas, yes, pizzas, were delivered to Gaza. This isn't satire, it's the reality of humanitarian hypocrisy. In a chilling interview with France 24, Anthony Aguilar, a former US soldier turned defense contractor, revealed how food can reach Gaza when they want it to, and all the statements and excuses given by the Israeli government as well as the US government that they are not allowing aid into Gaza because of security reasons is all vague and false.
And having them make 27 pizzas. And so we had the idea of calling Domino's Pizza in Beersheba and having them make 27 pizzas and deliver them through Volt, which is the Israeli DoorDash, to the main operations center in Karim Shalom. We then took those 27 pizzas in an armored convoy and drove them to secure distribution site 1 and gave those pizzas to the Palestinian local workers.
So let me get this straight. Safe Reach Solutions was able to bring Domino's Pizza in when the entire population of Gaza is starving and there are aid trucks, UN aid trucks that are unable to enter Gaza and not allowed to distribute aid while people are starving, but SRS was able to bring in Domino's Pizza to one of their sites.
Correct. And it's abhorrent. If it weren't so tragic, it would be comedy.
Let that sink in. Pizzas were ordered on an app or through phone call, escorted by an Israeli armored convoy, reaching Gaza in merely a few hours. No red tape or border denials, no security concerns or excuses like the resistance of Palestine will steal those pizzas. Just cheese, toppings, and logistics coordination. Nothing at all complicated is for the Israeli forces and the US contractors when they wish for anything. They just wished for a super cheesy pizza to pass a good time while distributing so-called breadcrumbs to a whole Gazan starving population. And they got their wish fulfilled without facing any issue whatsoever. And this is happening while entire UN aid convoys filled with life-saving food are blocked, targeted, or left to rot at border crossings. Here one can notice that the interviewer was quick to question Anthony about how come the pizzas were able to be delivered safely to a location far away from Israel, while the aid trucks that are just standing at the Rafah border filled with food, baby formula, and medicines are denied entry into Gaza. If pizzas can be delivered this efficiently, why are children starving in Gaza? Why are the doctors working in the hospitals passing out because they too haven't eaten anything for days while they are working continuously for 48 to 72 hours? To this, Anthony Aguilar solemnly responded, "Yes, it is true. It is so abhorrent and tragic that if it weren't true, it would be a comedy." What he said is true. This truth that pizzas can reach and enter Gaza safely to the IOF as they are deemed superior to the Gazans, while babies and even adults are dying because of lack of baby formula or breadcrumbs, is so extremely devastating that if this weren't true and showed in a movie or theater, it would be comedy, as nothing would believe that something of this sort can ever happen in today's world. His words highlight what many already suspected. Starvation in Gaza isn't a result of logistics failure. It is a deliberate policy of deprivation. It's weaponization of hunger and an attempt to humiliate the whole population. Now let's talk about Domino's. The same company that boasts 30 minutes or less has now become a silent enabler of apartheid logistics. While children in Gaza are eating grass to survive, Domino's Pizza is happily providing best-of-class service to IOF soldiers and US contractors in occupied territory, whom they are fully aware of that these are the same forces who are responsible for the intolerable sufferings of the Gazans. Did they question the destination? Did they question the morality of taking part in a delivery into a besieged land? Did Domino's ever care to deliver their pizzas to Gaza for the children who haven't eaten anything for several days? Where 2.1 million civilians can't get baby formula, but pizza gets an armored escort. Their ovens are hot, but their conscience is cold. Domino's is complicit in the ethnical cleansing and targeted extermination of the people of Gaza. This is the harsh truth. Even more harsh is the truth that still many Muslims are unable to boycott Domino's, even though they are well aware of its complicity, only because of their pizza cravings. It's time to wake up. It's time to realize that even your pizza choices may fund oppression. Domino's has made its stance clear. They'll deliver to armored convoys, but not to starving children. It's time we, as Muslims and as humans with hearts, boycott every food giant complicit in apartheid. Don't feed the hands that block food from the oppressed. Don't support brands that profit off war zones while ignoring war crimes. If a pizza can make it through the blockade, then aid can too. Starvation is not a tragedy, it is a choice being made by those in power. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Beware of committing injustice. For injustice will be darkness on the day of resurrection. Beware of obscenity, for Allah does not love obscenity and immorality. Beware of greed, for it tempted those before you and caused them to make lawful what is unlawful, to shed blood and sever their family ties." If you found this revealing, subscribe for more truth, because silence is no longer an option. Jazakallahu khairan.